Hey guys, it's Anna here. Good morning. I hope you're enjoying the start of your day. I am here today to share about Hebrews 8, and I just wanted to start by, I always do a big shout out for the book because I always love the book. All the books are good. Hebrews was written for Christian Jews, so people who understood the law and they understood about God. But I find the whole book really encouraging because it speaks to our understanding of God, and it takes the rituals or the practices, the cultural things a lot of the time that we know, and brings them into a relationship context. So yeah, I just think I love it. So in Hebrews 8, it follows on from 7, which Claire and Michael talked about yesterday. It continues on that theme of the high priest of Aaron and the temple, and how we have the new covenant, but not just a new covenant with Jesus, but a better covenant. And it's one that doesn't go on top of, because the Jews were very used to adding to the law and there being more and more about it, but this one replaced the old. And it's just like the worshipper in me just is so grateful when I read all of these things. I don't think about routines and rituals. I just am so grateful for what God has done, and so love Jesus, so love him for the things that we have today and we're never going to have to experience, that routine and process because of the salvation that we have today. There's two key points that I wanted to pull out of this. This whole chapter in my mind is about believing and receiving, not earning and deserving. So it's what Jesus has done. It says in verse 6 about him being the mediator for us, between us and God. We don't have to go into the temple, or we don't have to have a high priest who goes in on our behalf, but we can enter the temple. We can enter that place of intimacy with God and relationship with him through what Jesus has done for us as a mediator. It references the prophecy in Jeremiah 31 that speaks about the covenant changing. It speaks about the time coming, declares the Lord, that I'll make a new covenant with the house of Israel. And it goes on later on to say it's not going to be a law about actions, but it will be, where are we? I will put the law in your minds and I will write it on your hearts. I will be their God and they will be my people. No longer will men teach their neighbours and men his brothers, saying, know the Lord, because they will all know me, from the least of them to the greatest. For I will forgive their wickedness and remember their sins no more. By calling this covenant new, he has made the first one obsolete, and what is obsolete and aging will soon disappear. What an amazing promise. And whether or not this is, you're reading this passage and you're reflecting on your salvation, this could be something that you need to embrace. This could be the first time that you go, actually, I do need to step into that place of confessing my sins and accepting God as my saviour, and being in that attitude of turning away from the stuff that This could be anything that applies to all of our old ways being made new, the patterns that we find ourselves stuck in. With Jesus as our mediator, there is a new covenant and a new hope for all of our situations. So when you read this, be encouraged that Jesus stands in the gap for you. He is the mediator for you. For what he's done, the sacrifice he's made, you have a new covenant. Believe and receive. You don't have to earn and deserve it. This is something that has been given to you. So I hope that's an encouragement for you all. Be blessed and encouraged, and have a great day. Bye.